Hi VC, it's Aaron with Alamer. Today I'm going to be talking about Real Gone Music. Now that's a record label. It's been around for a few years now, and I recently picked up a record from them, and I went through my collection and realized I've got quite a few from this record label that have all come out in the last couple of years. And it's a really cool label. They reissue like hard to find records or records that have never been issued on vinyl before, which is a really cool idea. So instead of, going online and paying $100 or $300 for an original copy of some of these records, they are reissuing them, and they're very reasonable on their price. Usually around $20, $21 for a record, which is great in this day. And then like for double records, they're $30, $35 usually. Very reasonable priced, and the sound quality is always really good on them. Now, I was kind of made aware of this by my friend JC from the Flip Side, my best friend JC, of course, and he kind of did a thing when this record came out on their label, on Saigon Kick's Water, which is a record I never thought I'd have on vinyl. It's from 1993, never been issued before on vinyl, and it's an amazing record. The third Saigon Kick record, and I just kind of looked through my collection and I realized I've got quite a few records by them that I've accumulated in the last couple of years. And they all sound really good and a really reasonable price, so that's why I wanted to kind of show what I got and kind of show my record collection from Real Gone Music. So first off, we got the Saigon Kick Water, of course. This was just issued just a week or two ago, just really recently. Here's the inner sleeve. They do a really great job. They have all the lyrics and all that on it. Black wax. Now this is my only Real Gone Music record I have on black wax. The rest are all on colored vinyl, and they all sound really good. I've never been disappointed getting one and saying, "Oh, that doesn't sound good." They all sound good. So that's a really cool thing about it. And so here's this. Of course, that's the first one. And then I got this one back a while ago. This is Saigon Kick's first record, and this is on purple wax. Real Gone Music, they're just awesome. I love that they're issuing these records like this. Saigon Kick is kind of a lesser known band, and they had a big hit from their second record, which I'll be showing. Here's the vinyl on this one, the purple record. Sounds amazing. Actually, I had an OG of this, and this actually sounds a little better. So I VCLT'd my original and kept the Real Gone Music one. And then I've also got, now this one here, I was so excited when they issued this, because I've been trying to find this on vinyl for years. It's always too expensive. This is the Lizard from Saigon Kick. This had their big hit, Love Is On The Way, which is a ballad, but this album is so good. It's heavy, it's psychedelic, it's progressive, it's alternative. Just kind of like Saigon Kick, they're all over the place. And this album sounds really good. And here's the inner sleeve. And it's on Lizard green, I guess they call it. Pretty cool looking vinyl there. And these Saigon Kick albums are some of my all-time favorites. And they have one more called Devil in the Details. I hope they release that too, so I can get a whole collection of Saigon Kick. But yeah, that's what's so cool about them. They're putting these albums out that are hard to find. Like I have a couple by this band too. This is Voivod with The Outer Limits. And you can see here's the Real Gone Music logo down there. It's real small. I'll try to find a better, bigger thing of it so you can see it better. And here's the inner sleeve, all the lyrics and the pictures. And then this is the wax on the Voivod with The Outer Limits. Great album. Love Voivod. I'm really trying to get all the Voivod albums on vinyl. I've got about 7 or 8 now. 3 of them from Real Gone Music, which is really cool. And then, of course, this one came out on Record Store Day, one of the Record Store Days last year. This is Angel Rat, another great Voivod album. And that one didn't come with a custom inner, but it's got this great vinyl here, great looking vinyl. Voivod. You can kind of see the Real Gone Music there. I'll find a bigger one. I know there's one of my records later on that has a bigger logo of them that you can see. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see what they put out, because they put about 10 releases out a month, I believe, which is really cool. And they're all over the place. All these are in my wheelhouse for music. You can kind of tell what I like, but there's all kinds of different genres they put out. And then we've got Nothing Face, of course, one of the best Voivod records. Love this one. And, you know, all these just sound great. They're, like I said. And here's the vinyl on Nothing Face. Custom labels and the pink and white. Okay, up next, now this next one here, I didn't realize was Real Gone Music till I was looking through my collection. And I bought this a while ago, and this is the First Buck Cherry record. And this one they put on a gatefold. Gatefold here, looks really nice. Inside's got the lyrics. And you know, I like Buck Cherry. This is my favorite album they did for sure. And then here's the vinyl on this one. Real Gone Music. So everyone, you should try to check them out. I mean, you go check out their site. There's probably some stuff you'll want on there. And usually their records are really close to $20, which is just amazing in this day and age where everything is, you know, it's hard to find a record for $30 or $40 anymore. Okay, next up we got Shock Tactics from Samson. I didn't realize this was a Real Gone Music release either until I was looking through. And this is a pretty cool vinyl here. It's got this inner sheet. It's not a sleeve, just a sheet there. That's pretty cool. And this is on what they call loincloth red vinyl. So I'll take this out of the sleeve here and show you. It's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. This one has a really big logo there. There's the loincloth red, and there is Real Gone Music. There's our logo. You finally see it good? Awesome record here. Of course, it's got, he went by Bruce at this time, but Bruce Dickinson is the lead singer. Before he was in Iron Maiden, he was in Samson, and this is one of the records he was on. So all those Maiden fans would like to have that, I'm sure. And these here were the first ones I got from Real Gone Music, and they were VCLT to me by my good friend JC from Miami. And this is Fight, first Fight record. Of course, that's Rob Halford, after he left Judas Priest for a while, put out a couple records. And this Fight one is on, oh, that's cool. Pretty cool looking vinyl on this one too. There you go. And I actually keep all these. Now, when JC from Miami, he sent me a VCLT for Christmas, and he sent me 10 records, and they were all sealed, and he sent me these cards, which all had clues about what they were. Very cool. I keep them all in the records. There's the clue he gave me with this one. And here's the original thing. Pretty cool. Never had anyone do something like that. It was really cool of him, JC. So this is the JC video. My two best friend JCs are all both involved with this video. So there's that Fight, and that's a really cool record. Sounds awesome. And then also A Small Deadly Space, another Real Gone Music release. And this is on a gatefold. And then the vinyl on this one is pretty cool too. There's the Small Deadly Space vinyl. Real Gone Music. So, you know, I've never done a video highlighting a record label because usually I don't really even care about that. It's just about the records and the music, but I just was surprised at how many I had. So I thought it'd be cool to show them. And, you know, that's usually something I don't pay as close enough attention to as I should. I'm just after what the music I like. So up next, this one here, I was shocked when this was released on vinyl. So happy. It's really hard to get an original copy, very expensive. Faster Pussycat with Whipped. Awesome record, their third record. And this is on a milky clear whipped cream vinyl. Here's the inner sleeve. And then here's the vinyl. Sounds amazing, great album. It's my third favorite Faster Pussycat, but it's really cool to have it because it's so hard to find on vinyl. I still do have my original cassette, but on vinyl, I was really having a hard time getting that. As well as this one, and this is one that really shocked me that he released. Very cool they did this. Bite Down Hard from Britny Fox. Amazing record. The third Britny Fox record. This was after Dizzy Dean Davidson had left to go on to form Black Eyed Susan. And this is a really good record. Maybe their heaviest. And it's awesome. Bite Down Hard from Britny Fox. And here is the inner sleeve on it with all the lyrics. And they do a really, I'll show the vinyl first. Here's the vinyl on that one. And they do a really cool version of, what is it? Midnight Moses, Alex Harvey Band song. It's just awesome on this. So it's killer. If you like that song at all, if you know it from the Alex Harvey Band, Britny Fox does a great version of it. This is a little heavier than their first two records. And then finally, now this one here is my favorite of all these releases, probably my favorite. Never thought I'd have it on vinyl. I'm so happy they put this out on Record Store Day a couple of years ago, and JC bought it for me. Thank you, JC. This is Grunt Truck with Push. One of my all-time favorite grunge albums, just amazing. It's more in the vein of like an Alice in Chains and Soundgarden than a Pearl Jam or a Nirvana. Killer hooks, killer riffs, man, it's so good. And I was totally shocked. I was like, this was an album I never thought I'd have on vinyl, and so happy they did this. That's why I like this record label, because they put records like this out. And this has custom inner sleeves, and then both the records basically look like this. And there's the Real Gone Music logo again. Awesome sounding. This is they spread it over 2 records, so it just sounds amazing. And this is just blows out of your stereo. This one is amazing sounding. I absolutely love it. And then here's the other one. The other custom label. And here's the other piece of vinyl. So there we go. That's my Real Gone Music record collection, and I'm looking forward to buying more. Hopefully they'll put out some really obscure stuff that you can't find, like maybe a Wild Side Under the Influence, or Circus of Power with Magic and Madness would be cool. Some nonfiction. I mean, there's so many things they could do. They always surprise me, and they just nail it every time. So there we go. There's my Real Gone Music record collection. Everyone, go check out their website. See if, I'm sure there'll be something you like on there, and they're so reasonably priced, you'll be ordering it. So, very cool record label, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you.